Hey, how you guys doing? Another little snippet from one of my trainings, PowerPoint Live. This one is pretty amazing and something that just PowerPoint has, which is great. It's really just in the name, presenting PowerPoint Live. So that means it could be people in the same room, but it could work great for virtually right now, where you could be having maybe your virtual back to school night or open house, and you're sharing something with your parents, and they'd be able to see it and not be there. So let's see the benefits of PowerPoint Live. Now, I'm just in one of my slides here, and you'll see just go to slideshow as always. Instead of just presenting your show like normal, you're just going to go to present live right here. So before I present live, let it be known that subtitles can go on the bottom of your screen. And you're thinking, well, of course, that's great, right? For people who can't hear, but could be a great way to help out students in your class. Maybe they need help practicing reading, because we know what happens with students, right? When you throw up closed captioning, their eyes automatically go to it, right? So maybe you just throw this up in class and you're tricking your kids into reading. They're reading what you're saying. Maybe you want to use it for a way to check on students, maybe check on their fluency. Say, hey, practice your poem, then come up to the microphone here, come up to your laptop, go ahead and practice. And then are the words that the student's saying the same words that PowerPoint is hearing? Or are they all mumbled, garbled, and it can't understand? So it could be a great way even for partners working together, where they're checking out their partner's fluency and saying, "Ooh, you missed that word, try it again." And they could practice. It could be a great way for students that have speech to practice as well. Many options. So let's look at our subtitles right here. Obviously, you could put it, above slide, below slide, that kind of thing. But subtitle language, I'm just going to keep the subtitles in English right here. And I'll tell you a little bit in a second. So let's go to live here. So here's the great part with live. This could be used for people to just simply get in your meeting. So you could use your phone, and if you have, like an iPhone, if you don't know, you just open up the camera app and you just hold the camera at it, and the link will automatically be clickable for you to open up. Or there's the code in the top corner for people to go in. Now, I just did it with my own phone right here. So I'm doing it with my own phone. I'm trying to log in. Let's see if it's going to work here. We're going to give it a minute. And if you're trying this at home right now, it's not going to work because it's live and you're not watching me live. So it does have to be live. Now, look, one person is joined. I'm in. Cool. Now, if you see, everything I say is coming up on the bottom of the screen. It's doing a pretty good job with the words that I'm using, no matter what I say: giraffe, turtle, hedgehog, water bottle, lights. Yeah, see, it got it all. Now we could start seeing. Now, what I'll tell you what I see on my phone. When I look at my phone right here, I see the same thing we see on this screen. I see all the words right there, but now I have options. I could give myself a little clapping, like, ooh, that guy's doing a good job, right? So anytime something comes up, parents could be saying they like it or showing you that they like it. Now on my screen, the only other option I have is changing my language. So let's say I don't speak English, then I could pick a different language as a parent, and I could pick Spanish, and now it's translating every single thing into Spanish on mine because those English subtitles aren't working. Now I'm going to go ahead and exit out here so we can wrap our head around it a little bit more. Now, if you already know ahead of time, well, I have two sets of parents, English and Spanish. And English, we don't have any people hard of hearing, so I only need Spanish subtitles. You could have that automatically set right here, your subtitle language as Spanish, and that could work. Or maybe you're using it in the classroom as a live presentation, and you have maybe like a English language learner level 1, and they don't understand you too much. You could throw this up, it'll automatically show your words on the screen, and then they can hopefully work along with you and be able to try to understand what you're saying. Now, the great part, besides everything we've seen, is you get feedback now later. So what I'm talking about is Microsoft is going to go ahead and send you an email. So here's one where I was just playing around with it. So look, Awesome job giving your presentation. Thanks, Microsoft. So 5 people voted on me. I got a 4.8 average. My slide design was a 5. Speaker skills, interesting content, audience, interaction. It tells me how many thumbs up I got, how many hearts I got. My top slide was this one. People liked that one the most. I received 1 comment, fabuloso. So if you notice now, you can collect feedback from your parents as well. So again, great tool, especially now that we're in this virtual environment. Maybe we can't do a back to school night or something. We could do it this way. Parents could still interact or give you feedback for later, and it could work. And yes, if you wanted, you could use this through Zoom as well. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, parents wouldn't have to get out their phone then or have 2 devices, right, for different things. They could simply go onto your Zoom meeting, right? And in your Zoom meeting, then you simply open up PowerPoint Live in your Zoom meeting, share the screen of your PowerPoint Live, and you could follow along with those subtitles on the bottom. Now, obviously, a parent wouldn't be able to change those subtitles then, but that would be a great way just for your parents, if they're already used to Zoom, being in a Zoom meeting, you could put on whatever subtitles like Spanish, and they could watch along if you want. Obviously, that wouldn't be interactive, but it would be another way to help reach some of your parents. So PowerPoint Live, have fun.